Peace and blessings. My name is Priestess Victorious, and I am an educator and a holistic healer, originally from Los Angeles, California, and I have been building relationships with my Universal Family Network in Ghana since 2007.
And I am Alicia Monet. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I am a mother, a holistic healer, womb warrior, astrologer, and tarot reader, on top of many other things.
I am the curator of Womb Care, creating the space, a platform for women of the Pan-African diaspora to come together and share. I also hold space around teaching the various different modalities and then inviting different women to share space and hold space in that.
So I came the first year, the first womb care as a participant. You know, freshly having my baby, coming, participating, everything was so lovely and beautiful. And then the next year I came as, I was like, I want
Head
to
chef
cook.
in charge.
Yes, I'm like, look at what's the food situation looking like, honey? What's going on? Let me do it, I'll do it. And also I helped to facilitate the womb yoga section. And then from there, also just like looking like, okay, how can we get people to donate? How can we get people to sponsor, brands to sponsor, like for our food, you know what I mean? For the different things that we desire, local artisans, you know what I mean? And so that just became a thing. How can we get more funding for this? How can we get more involvement, more participation? Because this womb care has been such a pivotal healing tool in my life, the 3 that I've attended, that I'm like, okay, I want this to be bigger and better. I see the vision. I want to use my energy to bring in more resources and make it even better and take it all over the world. Like, we need to be everywhere.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's my involvement in womb care.
Womb care is a global movement of women all over the world empowering themselves with different ways that they can care for their wombs, but not only their wombs, their minds, their bodies, their spirits, because it's all connected. It's about women and young girls and elder women, just women of all ages, sharing different teachings and practices to support the womb health. Womb care was conceived when a birth worker from New York, Dula Keisha, reached out to me, and she said that she wanted to learn with me, she wanted to study with me in Ghana, she wanted to tap in with my network, with my community, and she's like, I know there'll be other birth workers that would also love an opportunity to come to West Africa to study with you and to be a part of your global community. And so I introduced her to my community sisters, my community of birth workers, and we share different practices around womb dance and womb foods and womb herbs, and it's just spread over the last 2 years.
The intention behind womb care is to allow the space for women of the Pan-African diaspora to share our ancestral wisdom with each other, our ancestral womb wisdom. So like with womb care, you're not just coming as an attendant. Everybody can also share what it is that they learned. Even though Victoria has created this space and, you know, offered the structure, it's for everybody to teach what it is that they know. So like, for example, the first womb care, we had Keisha Dula come, and she was teaching comfort measures for pregnancy, for labor, you know what I mean? We had Dr. Uzo come, and she taught us dance. We had another sister, Amma, come the second womb care. She led us in dance. We had a sister, Reverend Reggae, come the last womb care, and she led in prayer because these are important for womb care. She also led in biblical herbs. So, you know, the idea is that we're sharing this space to share our ancestral practices to heal our wombs, because the truth of the matter is that when we have healthy and wholesome wombs, we have healthy and wholesome families, we have healthy and wholesome communities, we have a healthy and wholesome world.
Wound care is a space for women of the Pan-African, Pan-Indigenous diaspora to just heal, come together in sisterhood.
Yes, sisterhood is very important. I think it's a place to come, a brave space to lay down all of your womb burdens and learn how to love yourself in a full holistic way. Attendees are like babies. My child was the youngest at one point, you know what I mean? To like 16-year-olds, 15, 9, 8, 7, all the way to our elders in their 70s, 80s, even 90s, you know? So that is something that we're very passionate about, and anybody who has a gift to share can come and share that gift. The Wound Care Experience is a 10-day experience where we come in for the first couple of days. We're in Accra at our headquarters, and we eat delicious foods. We learn some healing modalities. We work on each other. We tell our wound stories. We bond. And then we go to the community with everything that we learned from womb herbs, womb steaming, womb smoking, womb massage, womb Reiki, prayers, all of these things. We go to the local community in our local village, and then one of our local villages, and then we do womb clinics where we work on the women, the midwives, the nurses, the clients at the clinics, and we massage them. We use all the things that we've learned, and we just work on them, you know? And then after that, we chill big, we rest, we have some fun. We go to a beach or a waterfall, you know? We have a nice fun time, relaxing, rejuvenating the whole time, eating good food and drinking coconut water, delicious fresh juices. Also to be appreciated as a woman for what it is that you bring to the space, you know what I mean? Like, none of us are all masters in everything, you know, but we probably have a little bit here, a little bit there.
Yeah.
You know, we have different perspectives, so to share and our collective knowledge.
And also to pour into other women, you know, learn how to pour into yourself and heal your family, and then learn how to heal your community members, community sisters, and other women. Wound care is also a space of service,
Right.
you know. A lot of women in certain places where we like to travel and have our own gatherings and own retreats, say Ghana, Tanzania, now we're gonna move on to Brazil. A lot of those women in those places, they don't have access to this type of experience. And so it's not just about us going to Ghana, Brazil, Tanzania, going shopping, having fun, and being tourists, but it's about how to heal yourself and then offering service to these local women who may have never had a pedicure, a massage, body work, vaginal steams, abdominal massages, and other women serving them.
If you'd like to participate in Wound Care Ghana, feel free to email us, and then we will send you over an information packet, and then we'll also send you over an application. That way we can make sure that you're a good fit for the program, and yeah.
And if you want to donate, because we have a lot of local women and even some of our young girls that we also want to make sure that they have access to this information. But it costs, right? Food, the materials for, say, the period panties and certain things like that, the herbs, transportation. And so if you have an abundance and overflow and you want to support some of the local women, the indigenous women, so that they can also attend, please, you can go to the universalfamilynetwork.org and donate and let folks know that it is for Wound Care Ghana.
We also want to extend this to our younger girls and create a rites of passage program for them. So we need materials for them. We need hygiene kits for them. We're working on creating reusable pads and reusable panties for their menstruation. We have workbooks that we want to get for them, and you know, different cloths and different materials that we're using for the wound care for the adult women. We also want to create that program for the younger girls, so we're going to need funding for that, transportation and transport for them, food for them when they're coming to our classes and things of that nature. also, when we're not doing Womb Care Ghana, the 10-day experience, we're here on the ground. Throughout the year, we have to make connections with these communities. We have to go to these clinics. We have to visit these midwives. We have to visit these clinics. And so because of that, we need funding. We need to be able to have funding for transportation. And because we're foreigners, they expect us to come bringing resources. So we like to bring little snacks and little things for them as we're working with them and working on them. And also, besides transportation, also places to stay as we're developing these relationships and things of that nature with us and with the collective group of women who want to come along with us. So we definitely need resources for that. It would even be useful to even have a vehicle, a big vehicle, so that we can have our own transportation, our own driver. In addition, we need security. As women traveling around here in Ghana, it can be dangerous.
We want to make sure that our local sisters, the younger ones, and the older ones are able to participate, just like the women that are coming from abroad. But we need additional funding to make this happen. Now, Womb Care Ghana is expanding to Womb Care International. That same model, right, of pouring into yourselves, getting grounded with your sisters that are part of the experience, going into the community, offering service, and then having time of restoration. We're taking that same model and we're taking it to Tanzania this year, and we'll probably continue that. And additionally, we've been invited to Brazil. So we'll take that same model and we'll take it to Brazil. Doula Keisha also took our model and brought it to New Jersey, right? And so Womb Care Ghana is now expanding to Womb Care International, where we have the same model, and it's going to be moving all over the world as a part of this global womb care movement.